Okay, peeps, welcome back. So, why TSLY is a better buy right now in terms of passive income than NVDA? Let's get straight into it. So, on the charts, you can see NVDA here. The current price is 23.20. So, the first reason is current price. We're going to take a look at the price of NVDA. The peak was at $24. It's currently only about 3.5% down. Now, as for TSLY, TSLY is roughly about almost $4 from its previous peak. So you can see the price difference here between the two. NVIDIA is roughly about $9 more expensive per share than TSLY is. And the second reason is the dividends. So if we go over to the dividends, actually going to go to NVIDIA real quick. So you can see the most recent payout from NVIDIA was 81 cents a share, but it actually had a decrease from the month before that. So it was about a 14-cent decrease. The reason being is because NVIDIA had a pretty substantial drop from $24 all the way down to $20.50. So naturally, the dividend's going to get cut at least slightly for the month. I mean, again, this is based on options volatility. So if we go over to TSLY, oops, yeah, I don't know what TDLY is. So TSLY is currently at 83 cents. It had about a 23-cent cut. So why would TSLY be a better deal if it had a larger cut month over month than NVIDIA did? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one is because NVIDIA, if we scroll down here to NVIDIA, you guys can see that they're about to have an earnings call. So here's what's going to happen. If NVIDIA has a bullish earnings, the price of NVIDIA is going to go up. If NVIDIA has a bearish earnings, the price of NVIDIA is going to go down. Me personally, I would not be buying NVIDIA right now because there's a lot better options out there to buy for passive income. And if it does turn out to be bearish, do you really want to be the guy buying at the top when it just ends up dumping after the earnings? Probably not. I wouldn't want to either. So, when the prices of these two things go back up, NVIDIA and TSLY, I am expecting the distributions to go back up as well. When that's going to be exactly, I don't know. Based on my last video, if you guys saw that, we're currently in bearish seasonality. August, September is bearish months. October, November, December is bullish. So I expect the distribution and the price of these two to go back up by that point. But as of right now, in terms of price and dividend, TSLY is a better buy than NVIDIA. The price of TSLY is way cheaper, and in the distribution of TSLY is also more currently than NVIDIA. So let's run over the numbers here on these two. So we'll just go ahead and say that we do 100 shares of NVIDIA times. I'm gonna pull it back up here. 81 cents. So you get about $81 a month of passive income from NVIDIA. We already know that TSLY is about 83 cents, so you'd get about $83 a month of passive income. So just for buying 100 shares of TSLY over NVIDIA, you automatically, based on previous distributions, again, those can change. Theoretically, you would automatically get a $2 increase every single month. But if we take the difference between the price of the two, which we'll just round it off and say it's about $9, well, first let's figure out what the NVIDIA amount would be for 100 shares. So you're talking $2,325 to purchase 100 shares of NVIDIA. So what if instead you bought 100 shares of TSLY? So let's divide that by 1426. So you'd automatically get 63 shares more, or 63% more shares, 63% more income for picking TSLY over NVIDIA. And the payout every month would be roughly about $50 a month more. So that's a pretty huge boost. Now, the third reason why is because of the current technical analysis. So as you guys can see here on the weekly time frame on NVDA. Based on historical data, this thing is literally sitting at all-time highs. You'd literally be buying the top right now if you bought NVIDIA. Not financial advice. If you want to buy NVIDIA, do it by all means. It's your money. You can do what you want. But just to go back down to the most previous support would be a 7% drop. To the support range below that, you're talking 28 to 38% on NVIDIA. And all the way down here would be about 70 to a 77% drop on NVIDIA down to these previous support levels. And if I take a look at Tesla now, Tesla is actually currently recovering from previous support levels. So this indicates an uptrend, at least in the immediate short term. But from the most recent peak to where Tesla fell, it's still down 43% currently from the previous highs. So there is a huge, massive upside difference here between Tesla and NVIDIA. Now, could NVIDIA earnings come out bullish and then the stock goes even higher? Yeah, it could happen. Absolutely, it could. And NVIDIA could go even higher in price. And let's say NVIDIA goes up to $25 a share and you get $1 a share for every share that you own. Is that a bad deal? No, that's actually still a really good deal. So, but me personally, I just don't like to buy at the top. So the share price of NVIDIA is currently only sitting about, if we go from this resistance here, about 3.5% down. And for Tesla, it's down from the previous resistance peak about 22.5%. So by buying Tesla over NVIDIA, you're essentially improving your purchasing power by 20%. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Peace.